Friday, 19 June 2020. Still about the supernatural claim human commanding goes from grave, going by claim 666 of police confirming on international millennium connection, internet. Experience about also supernatural telecommunication and contact body from ordinary life and pioneering. 666 on the discovering want to confirm again about this previous situation. Appointment number call was 666 for alien found progressive project about national country money logo among human countries or millennium to future. Because also status suspect human conspiracy commanding goods and grave on millennium. It's indication for non-respect civilian by meaning also about I can do bad reason. Human commanding goods from grave criminal war. Non-respect about alien subject or emethler also. This contact say alien century to century. Human commanding goals from grave is a mark about the beast on a future by a human criminal activity using tools commanding goals from grave. Renowned by alien farming since century to century by contact also time for republic. The context alien emethler and human is honor commandant with pride among human civilian since a century before. With reference about struggling case from future millennium by code ownership discovery to numbering call vivo 666. Until more millennium on a different appointment with a human attitude or human mode. Because that's not respect to alien God or emethler. When they say about Holy Spirit distinct actually or about alien relation family to human by co-ambassador to number called Vivo 666. About human civilian millennium on its criminal background or hookerism or barbers. Meaning on conspiration self about historical social around each other to clean the world or also about the hooker. Some countries or continents with agreement using tools human commanding goes from grave goat in alien farming. By social each other among them with their leadership also. For activity about witches, returns for criminal, career also to national politics among them which are countries, goating alien farm. Contextual execution about millennium history honor or pride, alien farm status God among human. Family want to proclaim there by existence of national country leadership, money logo, 666, about alien file also assets protection actually also among human countries. 666 as alien family money logo is projection for include chart international confessions in countries on international millennium to future. Another family, alien family, equals about alien and humans, the Holy Spirit to our 666. Our still family for tribute alien family ownership asset and honor and pride, alien family, by declaration self national country my logo existence among human countries to future. Alien family is national Ethereum Galactica, one appointment for safe my logo as another meaning. 666. By committee realization Alien found himself, South official sponsor, and on the agreement with 666 one called scarf ring on a millennium. Since 2008 until 2020, still struggling and keep going to future. Context also about the human civilian or millennium. Continuation of friendship or about alien farming interest for future. Pride among humans. Context human on article for criminal world and only betraying alien farming about the friendship by gooding alien farming for status situation case human commanding goes to grave action. Thief of alien farming escape for rising situation and already confirmed by alien emerthers since a century before contact Prime Holy Republic. About human social honor self-conspiration by code to human commanding goes from grave from countries or continents, and also it go about icon to religions or Yapoha. America, Indonesia, Asia, Europe, Israel, and Islam, and another. Millennium is relentless conquest for betraying or about betrayal friendship by human or non-faith to God by people of human. Aliens loves God. This context saying fusion also and its government of Prime Republic by also presidents to interpret about appointment to human world. From century to century, status alien farmers leader or definition of further about growth journey or images also the factor or step for residents at domicile. Think also about appointment efforts in body chance between alien and human. Born into planet to alien family. And they say growth is living energy all about a time for republic as a bridge or medium. We continue the mystery talk interplanet journey about interplanet civilian or civilization. Aliens serves God of managerial civilization, first beginning to interplanet. Calling also about relation historical to 666. And found self, alien emerthers about incarnation human or Holy Spirit. Good to millennium. Alien fighting human commanding Jews from grave. By contact also, alien also starts the art of transporter for civilian or exodus. Our interplanet, first beginning of point for domicile. Alien starts the art of universe planets, actually. Caution or relentless with enemy to human witches or human betraying friendship to alien. Think also about developing interplanet civilian by access of our religions also or heaven as meaning. Interplanet finds the human world, alien finds the God of universe planets. The farm is self-government for interplanetary income and will be a census in century. This context also emerther is about Gossifilian for journey and farm, interparallel existence. Elephants thus gone of time for republic, interparallel government or alien developer, civilian for interparallel residence. Context is millennium about human reaches or commanding goods to grief. The quoting Ellen found is caution to time for journey, for gross civilization, effect or impact about faster or step leaving creation civilization first beginning of planets. Actually, by goods or nature of interparallel actually descriptive. Domicile about living energy or journey about goals. Alien farm residence starts job, time for republic. Nature of interparallel. Another is alien about human compassion, relation to commanding goods from gift, futuristic. Alien farm conquest about time for republic. Interparallel V for civilian, alien farm. Conquest expect human commanding goals from grave and want to repeat for historical by a poemary gain or indisposed to Holy Spirit destiny. Alien to regard to Emerson or alien commanding general, missionary galactica. Alien Emerson out of the 2666 Centurion. Alien to human divorce. Alien chasing suspect for human world about commanding goods from grave by co-also to a millennium or about a step to Antichrist or anti-alien. International human Latin's conspiration channel indication preparing for World War III during millennium. Element to calling for general enterprise, time for republic government. Materium Galactica about journey chasing suspect human commanding goals from grave by isolation to a code about planet Earth. National human world to human commanding goals from grave, lieutenants among them. Contact also the incarnation human is composition draw for Presidium Galaxy Enterprise. And family army clone angel or about tribute by angel god. Emerther or alien emerther draw 666. All the preconditions and current protocol by appointing promote and joining case by 666 in one called Scarfing in one millennium confirmed on this moment recording. Context also countries or millennium is appointed about 3 countries exist actually because as status domicile of suspect human commanding goes from grave and trust and connection or about the country for the domicile. Indonesia or about the continent to icon of Yahweh. Human commanding goes from grave. Context method is confidence leadership or national term vertical. Even about a moment millennium will be happening to a human commanding goes to give Befalian or status enemy, then faith to alien god. Satanic or Satir religions by human clone, commanding goes to give them self-leadership. New terrorism group national or planet Earth against alien family. Human commanding goods from pay for millennium. Commitment each other for the tense activity. Recording alien farming to establish owner of assets or international millennium also. Connection about terror each other or a group among them, countries, and I can also be a part for the followers and religions. I can enemy also to America and Christianity as an enemy or Italian, even one country, Yehovah. Context our next step to blackcoating alien family as enemy or about Antichrist. Another context their confidence for the situation and their ownership policy. Because alien family given civilian is strong for the case. Human commanding goes from grace, self-leadership or anti-alien. Therefore, about alien coalition each other for selection, corn family, begin on millennium. Alien ownership strong or about aliens to Suki or about God. Enterprise alien family authority for national Ethereum time for republic. Staff secretary for witches or about human self activity commanding goes from gave. Suspect on millennium. Conspiracy each other about blackcoating alien fund. Appointment to numbering of Vivo 666. Alien family is a self-domiciled single future named to national galactica. Code of universal interparallel about witches and also continued journey of alien family existence called angel god. Appointment for the chosen one or about the alien incarnation human. By this is in a century called angel or alien family on the appointment to the incarnation human. Alien emerthern on millennium, we code to 666, leader of time for republic, Holy Spirit. On this moment, confirmed to a name irwan cornel or 666, one cornel is confirmed. Alien emerthern, incarnation human on millennium. Authentic alibi and improvement, contact confirmed to Alien Farm International on millennium. Official sponsor to 666, one cornel is confirmed. National Ethereum. This contact alien saying, fusion also, alien is nationally born domiciling, actually, to human world, about interparallel to the chosen one, by selection or about human clone, personality. To century includes also about alien emerthers or alien incarnation human emerthers. Staff investigator of time for republic. Intelligently won by code discovery to 666 or numbering called given on a human world millennium. Time for republic alien family to KHALLIFAH commanding goes in grave. Proof by millennium. Pioneering to 666 one on discovering Holy Spirit destiny or by alien incarnation human by confirmed RV contact alien farm itself. National Film Vertical implies association role for an alien with code to 666 as status ambassador for friendship alien with human. Alien or relation family with human. National country money logo as a manifest for realization and contact and connection really between alien and the human. Alien self-economic monetary adaptation among human countries with a symbol money to 666. Alien family self. Our alien family on tribute and also our for set century to century by stem fellow money logo 666. Alien family is government set for submission among human, pointed for a continued journey from millennium alien family. Context also alien is different status for meaning newborn children to interplanetary war or time for republic. Our alien family to baby human or human world also. On status or the class starts also about evolution body human with a different form, national ethereum.com. Interplanetary world, real time flight domicile, time for republic alien family. Contextual alien family starts got to born domicile of human world first beginning actually, or about the chosen one or human as general. As project about alien family ownership and national country among humans. They also include about product economy, about money authentic and textual register also by factoring, assembling alien family self. It also about national UFO or alien family owner self assembling factory prediction for national bank money product. Code symbol to 666. Agree, alien family staff sponsor because ownership since India before. Confirm about 666 on staff family. Appointments of money logos of country alien family among human countries start international money logo each other. Paper money, coin money and also about digital money, internet, cyber, virtual money. Alien family enterprise corporate corps to internet. Appointment alien family of my logo. This context say text to body authentic for money, paper and coin money is alien family sponsoring because status independent country among human countries just for conflict from protocollar or encore ID Internet 666 on this call meaning. Official sponsor is one direction to alien funds of community realization made by alien family. Set my logo, text to and also produce coin money, paper money and also digital money. 666 on the skull meaning the 6-day God human similar to Trinity of Christianity. I want to say thank you very much International Millennium for this normal recording. Proven supernatural phenomena on this day or the definitive suspect human commanding ghost in J with good thing at 666 on the skull meaning as pioneer since 2008 until 2020 still going on. And finally, the contact and say 666 as normal goal waiver is code about appointment. Alien family want to proclaim self-national country money logo among human countries. And also about interplanet or planet Mars to alien family government authority. 6661 going to scout meaning want to say thank you very much to alien family status heroic on this moment lady about 6661 going to scout meaning and also about proofment alien family status non-suspect on millennium. Even on a new conspiration against the wrong on millennium, voting alien family because status as human commanding goes from grave. Conspiration only happened since years before 666 on the scar meaning or about 2008 and years before 2008. When we talk about countries on continents, millennium is a moment about arrival of a satanic global or antichrist. Human commanding ghosts from grave with a mark about them to numbering of people 666. On this moment recording confirmed by 666 Hong Kong Scar family, alibi to alien family international self. Contact needed and connection also to internet global. 666 Hong Kong staff evening as internet ID can be found on internet, social media such as also Google, Facebook, and also for video to link website and about YouTube. ID to 666 icdm and also can do by ID to Professor Irwan as founder. 666 Hong Kong staff evening want to say thank you very much and see you again on my next internet. Friday, 19 June 2020. Still about the supernatural claim human commanding goes from grave. Going by claim 666 of the Scar family on international millennium connection internet. Experience about also supernatural telecommunication and contact body from ordinary life and pioneering. 666 on the Scar family want to confirm again about this previous situation. Appointment number call with 666 for alien family progressive project about national country money logo among human countries or millennium to future. Because also status suspect human conspiracy commanding goods and grave on millennium. It's indication for non-respect civilian by meaning also about I can do bad reason. Human commanding goods from grave, criminal war. Non-respect about alien and subject or emethler also. This contact say alien century to century. Human commanding goods from grave is a mark about the beast on a future by a human criminal activity. Using tools commanding goods from grave. Renowned by alien family since century to century by contact also, time for republic. Best context alien emethler and conscience human is honor commandant with